Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Danganronpa Trick or Happy Havoc. I am your host, Let's Play Princess. You're probably thinking, man, oh man, who could, I was gonna say, it's been a long time since she's uploaded a video, but the next video is gonna be like episode 17 or something to you guys, which means I can't say that. And that's also not true, because if you think, oh, there's like a month-long gap between releases of videos. There wasn't! By which I mean I went on vacation for a week, and then the other videos are just videos that none of y'all motherfuckers can watch. And you never will watch. Potentially. Probably. Most likely. Unless I go absolutely insane and decide to kill myself. Then I'll probably make them public. Because at that point, who give a fuck? Now, in the last video, we deduced that the person who died is not Kyoko. I know, right? Fucking shocker. We also found out that Kyoko's still alive. I know, right? Shocker. So, at this point, I don't know. I do not know. I don't know who this dead person is, besides they're a member of Fenrir, because of course it's called Fenrir. They have a fucking wolf on their fucking arm! I have a scar on mine, I just realized. Where the hell did that come from? My hands are just like, I would take a picture, but you would all go like, ew, because my hands are all like red and lesion-y, and like half of these are all blood and stuff. And that's because, right, my job is so fucking stupid that it realizes that half the people that work there need extra large gloves, and they don't fucking order extra large gloves. They order 2XL, which they only order 1 box of, and large, which they order 20 of. So within the first day, all the 2XLs are gone. So I've been working 4 or 5 days in a row. I worked 5 days in a row, ending yesterday. Today is my only day off this entire week. And it is Tuesday, mind you. And I, for the last 4 days, have been wearing gloves size too small. So imagine having to pull plastic super tightly wrapped against your skin off of it like every 5 minutes for 10.5 hours. So my skin is like just gone in some place. It doesn't hurt as much as it did, but like it was just like my hand was on fire. I think we already set our skills, I think, and I'm sorry for rambling. Increases the time limit of each phase. We don't really need that. Steadies your aim a little. I don't think we really need that. We never had a problem with the actual aiming. Increase your truth bullet rate of fire, effective during the non-stop debate and the bullet time battle final strike. That I'm okay with. There might be like a cut in the video after a while, and I'm actually gonna do something right now, because I have not eaten today, and I am preheating the oven, so I'm gonna throw my food in the oven real quick. Alright, I'm coming! Okay, I'm here, and I came. Alright, increases damage to an opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. That is amazing, that is beautiful, I'm okay with that. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle. Yes! Give me extra ammo so that way I may shoot them like a machine gun. And allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during the bullet time battle. Which is perfect because that reload is bullshit! So, all rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
So your votes will determine the results. There, we're synced. Everything's good.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
We already know this shit. We've been doing this for a while now, Monokuma.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Thank you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Charred fucking body that may or may not have had a mask because y'all motherfuckers have no goddamn memory of anything.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
Makuro Ikusaba.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
She's right there!
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Dumbass!
No, that's a ghost.
Oh my god, I hate you.
But she has legs and stuff.
So a current RP that I just finished like 3 separate branches of last night can prove otherwise. Ghosts can totally have legs. Don't fucking question me ever.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Yo, Danny Phantom, he was just 13 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to see a world unseen. It's gonna get him all because he's Danny Phantom. No, seriously, I'm now just thinking of Skulker and Technus from Danny Phantom and going, okay, no, yeah, ghost technology, sure, let's do it.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
That's because you've never seen Danny Phantom. Ghosts can totally make technology. Have you seen the Eternity Map or whatever the fuck it's called? The gauntlet from the movie that is legit just an infinity gauntlet that the clown guy gets. I can't remember what his name is.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Monokuma, can I go over and poke this bitch?
Then let's compare
Look!
Kyoko's traits
Boop!
to the traits
Boop!
of the dead body.
It's not a ghost! I can touch it. Okay, no, the RP again.
Her traits?
One important trait that Kyoko proves that the body doesn't belong to her is literally all of these. The face. It doesn't have a face. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Shoot!
Kyoko doesn't wear a mask! Don't tell me I'm wrong! Really? Really? It's the gloves. It's the gloves. 1. The body didn't have a piercing glare. It was wearing a mask. 2. The body didn't have a face. It was wearing a mask. It could be wearing gloves. The body was lit on fire. Tell me the gloves didn't burn up.
I got it!
That's not a fucking answer.
Talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
No, they won't.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
Because, God forbid, she's the ultimate detective and she doesn't want to leave fingerprints everywhere.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Do you not know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your
Right, I
arms you
forgot
don't
about
want anyone
that.
to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
You're right. What it was wearing was a mask, which means we didn't get to see if it had Kyoko's face, which we can see next to us, or Kyoko's piercing stare, which we can see next to us. So I wasn't wrong. The game just wants to nitpick.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Oh my god.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to poke Kyoko! Oh my god. Holy shit, there's 5 of them? The tattoo. I'm gonna go with the tattoo.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Nope, that's not what I want. How do I? Oh god, how do I circle through? L1? L1.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
What?
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves to cover the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Damn it.
Shoot!
Okay. Okay. Fake nails. You can't wear fake nails with gloves. Right? They're too long.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's
Well, yeah,
not a
no.
ghost.
Keep going. How do I...
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Okay. I'm remembering the controls as I go.
Yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Okay, we're gonna go with fake nails because we know Kyoko don't wear no nails because she's got the fucking gloves on.
The dead body wasn't wearing.
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves before the.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing...
Hey!
No, it's wrong.
You can't wear gloves and nails at the same time, bitch.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
Way too long to be wearing gloves with.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
I have people who can confirm that theory.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
Yes.
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails.
Oh shit!
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Hiro, you're just an idiot. You know what I mean? Holy shit. You're dumb.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life.
Hey, there we go.
If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Exactly, see?
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
I do want to see her hands, though.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Thank you!
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Okay. Can we talk about the fact that 2 parts of this trial, that's probably going to be 20 to 30 parts, because most of the trials have been so far, so 1/10 of this trial so far to 1/15 of this trial so far has been trying to teach this motherfucker that the bitch next to us is not a ghost. Holy shit, he's an idiot. He's like so dumb.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Thank you, Byakuya. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. We know who it is. We've said it 500 times. Ikusaba.
Kyoko really is still alive.
I swear to God, Hiro.
Then who died?
I swear to fuck.
There's gotta be some way to figure it out.
Yes.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Oh, yeah?
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
No.
There's nothing else we
Shit.
can do,
I was
right?
on it? Fuck, I'm dumb. Okay. There is a way to determine the body. It's the fucking tattoo.
The face was scorched beyond recognition.
You know,
there wasn't any description in the Monokuma.
Hold on, what did they say? No.
The body.
Did I really just shoot it through a fucking windmill of comments?
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
Hey! There we go. Haha. Now we're gonna let them cool off for a little bit, these good old yummy matzi sticks, and then we will eat the food while doing the trial. Okay, let's do this. Is it a tattoo?
What? For real?
Maybe.
You're lying. You'll die a cruel and unusual death.
By Daddy Byakuya, I'm guessing.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
You've been angry and disturbed every time there has been an ending to a trial, but this time, no, you want to see this.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
I am hoping I can make that into the thumbnail for this video.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
I'm half paying attention right now. I'm also on sites looking at wonderful artwork. If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim identity should be clear. Do you mean... Where is it?
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Hey, it's that name again that we keep saying 5,000 times.
Okay, so
it must be them.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Okay, but what's a Fenrir?
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is a wolf. Specifically, the wolf. Oh my god, seriously. It's a wolf. It's the wolf that fucking eats Odin. It's. Are you being for real right now?
Now I understand.
You're asking somebody who knows Norse mythology to spell out the word wolf.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Specifically, a wolf that will eat Odin during Ragnarok.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Whose brother is Jormungandr. Or Jormungandr, or however what you want to say it. I normally just say Jormungandr. And its sister is Hel. H-E-L. The three children of Loki. So I guess there's four, because didn't Loki give birth to Sleipnir?
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
I'm actually surprised she knew this.
man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Yes. Yes, now talk about Jormungandr, because I like him more.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
Oh my god.
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What? Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
Potentially.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
Yep. You all don't get to leave here alive. Somebody still has to die.
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Or that.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Ultimate Soldier. Probably works better.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
Ultimate Soldier, though, would definitely fit.
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Oh no.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Related?
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
Family spouse? Mastermind is their family member or something?
So you're saying
Keeping them
she
away
wasn't
from
an
all the
important
action
character?
to make sure that they don't die?
Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Where the fuck was she hiding?
Then who's the real mastermind?
No, seriously, where the fuck was she hiding? That's like...
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
Okay, that is my laptop.
My information
But
was
it's
not
low enough
wrong.
that the microphone shouldn't be picking it up.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
No, fuck you. We want to know who your boss is after I grab my Mozzie sticks. Okay. So it's first and foremost, huh?
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fuck you!
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Well then.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place.
Except they weren't really a student. They never showed up to anything.
Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
I guess. I have to assume that that's the case. Unless there's another person here that is missing. Or somebody that we thought was dead is Huh.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I am so okay with that theory.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
But fucking Mukuro Ikusaba has not been taking part in any of these events!
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Do you mean the one person who has disappeared this whole fucking chapter? No. I wanted to hit up again and it didn't
I'm sure
fucking
you
do it.
realize who I'm talking.
I want myself and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
Monokuma robot.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
Right, because you're all into water sports and that type of shit, huh?
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are us two.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
Wasn't me. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Oh god.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Okay.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
They're all useless.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
I think it was 9 o'clock.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Kyoko, what time is it?
Oh, well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around...
Like 7:30.
Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Woo!
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
I was in my bed, fucking sick and bedridden, watching two people stand above me. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Looks like the game has begun. If I can't prove I have an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. Now it's the sprinklers. And they go off at
We've
7:30.
established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Okay. How the fuck does that not work?
Shoot!
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Yeah. No. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, from 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder. So Makoto,
If you have
That's
any
all I
idea,
get?
now would be the time.
we've established a time
Okay.
that took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock.
What's the exploded body analysis? Explosion has burnt the upper half of the body. Upon recognition, the upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. Because of this, it's soaking wet while the bottom half remains dry. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. This doesn't help me. Sprinklers are programmed to come on every morning at 7:30, and this time is impossible to change. Precisely as soon as the body had been found in the garden before, it would have gotten wet. Cool. Why does that not fucking help me? What the hell is that one? When the body was found. Why is... Do I have a bullet for that?
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I
Exploded, fake nails, tattoo on the right, fragments in the body, fragments near the body. What's that one? It's turned to bleed. It should be noticed at the bottom. It's gotta be the sprinklers.
So if you have any
That's the
objections,
only one that's
now
time
would be the
related.
time.
They go off at 7:30. It has to be that.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between...
No, that's wrong.
What the fuck?
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Okay, no, okay.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How?
We drenched it with water because it was on fire.
Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
Mouth down south is now my favorite terminology for the cunt.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Kyoko. Jesus Christ.
Man, you're totally wacko.
Which one of us?
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I personally drenched it with a bucket of water that your boyfriend gave me. That's why! Seriously.
I admit nothing. No!
Okay.
That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
They really want to kill me, I just realized.
That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this. I admit nothing. No! That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No! That's enough!
You're making me play a rhythm game.
Trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about this.
You made me play a rhythm game. You should know this by now.
How can you say it?
This should prove it.
I'm good at rhythm games. I will not be deterred.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Oh!
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Sneeze already then.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
I mean, by Klee, you could have chimed in at any time and been like, yeah, I gave him the bucket.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So I'm in the clear.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it.
Thank you.
I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Woo!
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Fuck! Which would mean that Makoto's killer is... No! I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing.
Uh-oh. I really enjoyed my time with you guys.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
That's not an alibi. That's not even close to an alibi. That's actually a threat. That is a, if you kill me, you'll be sorry. That's not an I'm innocent.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
So hold on. So you're not admitting you're not the killer. You're just admitting I'm going to fight this even if I am the killer because I gotta figure out the mystery of this school. Isn't that a bit pretentious? Just Jesus.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
No, I think she's saying that she doesn't care. She'd rather figure out the mystery at the school than figure out who killed the person, even if it was herself.
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Why didn't you start with that?
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Yes, I do.
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss. Shutting up now.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually...
Why is everybody listening to this guy?
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all.
Huh.
And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
So here's my question now. If we kill the mastermind, is there a class trial or not? Because my assumption now is that somebody still has to die because a person was killed. And then Monokuma would shut down the doors from unlock.
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
And if you're thinking, wait, that's not fair, if they kill the main villain, Monokuma shouldn't hold anybody accountable for killing the main villain. You forget ultimate despair. As in, there is no way out, there is no undoing.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Bite me! Fuck you! Huh? I thought we were cool.
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Look at her, she's practically fucking smiling. What the fuck is this shit? I thought we were cool!
What are you...
What? Yeah, exactly!
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Oh, fuck me, the tarp.
Interesting. I'm listening.
Oh, fuck me, the tarp.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Fuck me, the tarp!
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
Yay!
You catch on quick.
Yay!
You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
Why are we fighting?
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
Or are you just trying to prove that neither one of us is the... Like, bitch! I thought we were cool. I thought we were homies. And now you gotta try and do this shit.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that.
Yeah? Well, fuck you too.
Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water.
Well, fuck you
The
too.
side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Well, fuck you too.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
Yeah? But does it? But does it now?
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Okay.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Blow me. Fuck you. And your bullshit. I cannot believe you're seriously fucking doing this right now to me. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want me to look like the killer? No, I can't think about it right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
You mean the body stabbed, but the fucking tarp has no blood on it?
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
By covering the body with the tarp,
Yeah.
The killer prevented it from getting wet.
Well, no.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side was the sprinkler got that side wet.
That's not how
But
that...
the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Okay, am I only allowed that one spot? There it is. Okay.
From the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
How does that not count? Fuck you.
Shoot!
It didn't get dirty. Fuck you.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side,
Right.
because the sprinkler got that side wet.
Right.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Yeah.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Except it was covered in blood.
No, that's wrong.
Either one of those options should have worked, honestly.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
How? The blood was still wet. Should have also been a fucking thing for the time of the murder, honestly.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
But why was one side still dirty?
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh my god, Hiro.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
What? The blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
What?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
Themselves?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Shit, that too.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
Shit, true. Yeah, no, that's... Hiro, did you just have a valid argument about what Huffy did?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The chickies. Not the chickies!
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
Piriwitch.com work mostly with chicken. Chicken alive.
When
Alive
I checked
chicken.
the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
I do a lot of Aqua Teen impressions. This is Frolic. Does it the fries on wasabi sauce?
Gentlemen! I give you corn!
That actually really hurt. Oh god.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
What the fuck happened to the chicken's body? Wait, there's a plant.
So
Giant fucking Venus flytrap, never mind.
Killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
But the murder wasn't? Holy shit.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Thank you!
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
Huh.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Yes.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
Well, Yes.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
Huh.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange.
Must have put the chicken inside the jacket.
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Or that.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Yes.
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
I never noticed that. I thought that was a ripped sleeve. Fuck me, that coat's backwards.
Then that settles it.
That's a blanket.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
The jacket wasn't even on. It was a blanket. Oh, that's brilliant.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off.
Right.
But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Right.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Wait, this means that I'm no longer off the hook, thanks, Kyoko.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Thanks, Kyoko! And then they're gonna be like, so Makoto's the murderer. But Makoto's the one that fucking pointed out that the goddamn, the chicken was the one that was sacrificed. What can I say except you're welcome?
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
What?
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Okay, like the blanket it is.
They'd be done in no time.
I'm ripping my hair right away.
Maybe. But still.
But still what?
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Why are you doing this to me?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Oh, fuck me.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Why are you doing this?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
I hate all of you. I absolutely hate all of you. And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body has been added to the truth. Well, I guess I'm using that next
Looks like
time.
we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
You mean the two people that have been pointing out all of the evidence?
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
And if you're wrong, either way, everybody will die.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, you're an idiot.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Is that super cereal?
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Yeah.
It's one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back.
Yeah.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Oh, you bitch.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Oh, you bitch. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? This is bullshit! Okay, fine, fuck you, Kyoko's setting me up. Kyoko did it. Fuck this.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
I hate all of you. I hate all of you. You all suck. Fuck you.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
Cause it's fucking you guys planting shit on me.
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Fuck off, Hiro.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Well, it's over 9,000 at least. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer!
The knife we found lodged in
Okay,
the body.
let's do the thing.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Well, yeah.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
You
If he
liar.
did have that knife before, then
Wait.
that seals it. Makoto did it.
No! Wait! If the coat went on afterwards,
That automatically makes me the killer?
and there was already blood on it, then what the fuck?
Killed her.
Fuck you! It wasn't stabbed.
It's wrong.
You say it went all the way through. How are you sure? None of you flipped that body over.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Yeah, if they were stabbed, motherfucker would have been bleeding on the ground. There was no blood on the ground, just the coat, which we already confirmed the fucking coat was chicken blood.
Lies. We never talked about what killed her.
Hey, Hiro, we're getting pretty defensive there now, aren't we?
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
But it has a knife in it.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
There we go. Why is there no blood on the fucking ground?
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point,
Blood coagulated. No blood bleeding out.
obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Hiro, you're getting really defensive. Didn't you stab twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. For fucking... What does this say? They were, however, dead before the victim had been stabbed a single time!
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Oh, okay, thank God. I'm like, fuck me, Hiro's the killer, huh? He actually pulled it off.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
There's a lot of camouflage this time. Almost like, you know, an ultimate soldier. Did they kill themselves? I mean, we proved that with Sakura.
Draw attention away from what
And then
actually
we
killed
fucking
him.
lost Alter Ego. God, I forgot about that.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Oh my god, just all these countermeasures.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed him. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of the...
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward.
We get rid of any other counter arguments.
They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but
I mean, I'm fine with that.
what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
That's a fair point.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
Sure, Hiro. That's how it happened.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Dude, I don't know. There's only one explanation I can think of for that explosion. I mean... Is that the Monokuma bomb? There's to be of charred things. It should be noted that the bomb, which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym, had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two are unrelated.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right?
Well, no.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Yes.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
God, her assets are pretty big. I still like Toko the most, though.
It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
And I'm still not okay with you guys dismantling me.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that
Is the murderer?
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
I don't know. I assume the chicken was eaten by the plant. Knife didn't kill the person. Back of the head wound.
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate.
Back of the head
It won't
wound.
change the facts of the case regardless.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I mean, we knew there. Okay, so we know that there's a wound on the back of the head. We know there's a stab. But okay, body before the explosion, Monokuma File 5, and
Then shall
what's
we
the other
continue
one?
the debate?
Exploded body analysis. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed at the same time with a knife, which went completely through the body. It had also been struck in the head with a thick object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with those wounds, but these were at least several days old.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. guess.
Right.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
No, I'm not gonna.
And then there's only one other thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that
Thank
showed she
you.
was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
Well, that
body.
doesn't matter. That could. She's the fucking ultimate soldier. That doesn't matter to me.
Then
But the
shall
fatal
we continue
wound is
the-
definitely the fucking bullet or the back of the head
victim's
thing.
fatal injury has yet.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
Oh, she was the ultimate soldier. She probably got those in like Iraq or some shit.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Oh my god, I hate Hiro.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
Yes.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
Something as thick as a metal
The
pipe.
Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
But that would have a piercing wound, not a blunt wound. Play more D&D, dude.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull.
We're talking about piercing damage and bludgeoning damage right now.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
I'm not thinking of somebody handling a pickaxe like that Klingon weapon in Next Generation, the fucking two-hand sword thing.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
I'm now going to try this. I'm gonna get a pickaxe. I don't know where, and I'm totally gonna try this at some
I
point.
wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Is she getting hard from the idea of bashing this motherfucker's skull in? Are they fusing?
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
Yeah, probably.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
What in the fuck is going on with her face? Not on the left side, in the middle.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Oh my god, they're Christmases. They're gonna hate fuck.
Seriously?
Fill them buckets, girls and boys.
What killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
Toko calling him that just makes me feel wrong, and at the same time so right.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
I really haven't. I'm like, it's gotta be something in here, right? What the fuck? No. No. There appear to be 10 in total. But that's... You know what? Those are made out of metal. And we know that there's a single stab wound. And a composite bow would probably, if folded up and stuff, be as thick as a metal pipe. So sure.
I got it!
Bullshit!
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her.
Bludgeoning damage!
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Wait, does that mean the mask hides the fact that there's like a pierced other side of the head where the forehead or something is? The mask was also a camouflage?
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Dude, that's gonna be it. Fucking the mask is another fucking camouflage to hide an arrow bullet wound.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
That's amazing.
Sure. dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
She's got a point!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
That sounds like backtalk right there, Missy. I don't blame Hina for doubting it. Because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Why are you giving me bloody duct tape? I mean, Monokuma's counting all those. What the fuck is bloody duct tape? Along with the arrows, there was a wadded up ball of duct tape in the locker. The duct tape had traces of blood on it. It seems that this is related to the case, but nobody can imagine how. Did you dull the tip of it? I mean... It's gotta be something, right?
Titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Yeah.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Well, okay, we are not gonna debate that.
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal
Yeah,
pipe.
you make it into a fucking
It seems
blunt
like
thing.
an arrow would just be too...
Make the tip all blunt or something.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Did we just all... Did they fucking bundle all of them together and make a 10-arrow club?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape.
They bundled them up together!
The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows
That's
together.
brilliant!
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
I don't know what that is.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Ah.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Were you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker...
Who had the key? Wait, it was Kyoko!
It was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
You had the key!
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
She had the key!
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter?
She had the key.
Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
Yeah, we'll all die.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember.
Oh, Meliodas is all flustered.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
We know she had the fucking key! Yes, it's the key. She had the key. Oh my god, I start to say the word key. Look, it was in Kyoko's room, Lou.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
It was in your room!
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Why does she sound confused about that?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
No, she might actually be dumb.
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
No, she might be dumb.
Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just...
Okay. No, maybe my memory is wrong. But Byakuya, You have the key to her room.
There's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko... She killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
Okay...
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
This is also a really fucking short trial. Normally these are like 3-hour videos.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it.
You had the key!
Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
You had the key to her room! Byaku, you should know it better than anyone? What does that mean? He was the one with the key to her room.
Those words...
What's Byaku's account? That one we haven't used yet. Byaku said there was no corpse in the garden just after midnight last night, so it can be assumed the murderer must have taken place sometime after that. Byaku also said that he, Yasuhiro, Toko, and Hina were in the gym the entire night and none of them were alone at any point.
You just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Well, I'm not going to debate that.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
I understand that.
What are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
He's not hiding it. He just doesn't
There's
remember.
proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what
Okay,
you're
I'm going to debate that, but I'm waiting for the
You
fucking
stated
key
a
to show
theory
up.
earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct? But could I really have done that?
Yeah. Yeah. She
Those words you just...
Exactly. I'm not the. You should understand.
blah, 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 blah.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
No, it's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
You had her key.
Why not?
Wait, oh no!
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
We were all there in the dining hall!
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
But you had a way to get into my room?
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
Why did you get in my room?
Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
What the fuck is going on? Who killed this bitch? It's not actually true. There was clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this isn't like her. Try and save herself with such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. A Mastermind's trap. The Mastermind's trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trap. The victim was Makuro, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie... I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. I like that runaway is an option. This, I gotta do a Google search real quick. I feel like one of these is the bad ending and one of these is the good ending. Alright. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. There were 2 keys that she got, remember? Or vaguely. Because there was 2 keys, one of which opened no door that we could find, and the other opened the headmaster's door, and we found all the TVs and stuff. The other is a master key for all the doors. It's a skeleton key. That's how she got into Makoto's room. But if we pursue it, that means Monokuma realizes that she has the key, and that's a bad ending. This way, we can continue working with Kyoko if she somehow survives this. So we have to trust Kyoko here. We have to. Everything has been about the whole school. The bigger mystery. And that is what is most important right now. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
Which means that right now, this trial cannot continue. Wait. Are chapters 5 and 6 the same trial? Is this all one continuous thing?
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
This is getting really fucking interesting.
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
Well, that means somebody that we thought was dead isn't dead, or something is going on here.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Which would imply me.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Why would I out myself?
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Every fucking time I look at my phone, it's always fucking something. And it's always the same person.
Lucaro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial.
Yeah, this is all a fucking cover-up.
And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Ah! Oh! You little shit! You little fucker!
Huh? Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
Oh, you little shit!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
When he decided that we realized that this is all bullshit. This entire trial is a fucking waste of time that the mastermind decided to do to fuck with us. And now that we realize that this is all fucking useless, they gotta pull this shit. Cause they're not playing by any fucking rules.
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
There's never been this is an hour less than I normally do for this shit!
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
You cut the time by like over an hour. Considering that it hasn't even been the extra hour. Are you fucking with me right now?
Voting time?
Fuck you! What am I supposed to do here? What the fuck? Also, you couldn't round that up to 88 medals? Fuck you!
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh my god! Fuck you!
Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
We vote for you! What the fuck? What is gonna happen here? What the fuck? How is this happening? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone.
Good job.
Yep.
They got it right.
No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment.
Wait, why do I? Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it
everything we've got.
punishment time!
Okay, well fine, take my fucking glory, okay. What the fuck is happening? Is this real? I'm still in the bed, like, completely sick out of my head, right? This is a fucking scene from Teen Titans. This is the Mad Mod School episode. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck. So this is it, huh? Wait, what? What? He's blushing like he peed himself. Or something. He's getting nervous. He's getting flustered. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe. Oh! Yes! Yes! He lives! Oh my god! Alter ego, you magnificent bastard! Oh! Oh, I love it! I knew he wasn't dead! He couldn't be! They did it! Oh, oh my god! My neighbors are gonna be so pissed off, and I don't give a fuck! But... oh my god! Oh! Alter ego is alive. That's all that fucking matters in this world. Hiro lives once again.
What's this? What's going on?
What's that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter ego?
Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch. An itch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? So is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko. What's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. What the fuck is happening here? It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future. It makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And staying there at the top of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students, at the gate of the ultimate school with the ultimate students, was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Finally. I can finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, I was awake. Or was it just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No. This isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. What was I going... Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? No. I can't let that happen. And after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember it all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself. For my friend. With that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of there. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna continue this. Why the fuck did my door move? I hate that door. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Fuck! Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive! As long as I'm alive, I'm never giving up! After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. What the... A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell off from above. What could it have been? What the fuck? Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
What the fuck? A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Yeah, you have a little something. Just a little. No, you got it. Don't worry about it. You got it. This place smells awful. Kyoko?
Indeed.
Look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
Well, you got it all this time. First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Oh, thank God that hit the spot. Now I have all the strength I've got to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. How the fuck are you down here? But Kyoko, why didn't you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or... no. To atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but... there was a reason that I had to survive no matter what. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
In other words...
is so I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you have a reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least, I did once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible! Amnesia? Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at this school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I can't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because my purpose and my ability. Somehow, that would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always the chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make a big deal about it. It's just a possibility. Since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind. One of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself. Which is why I asked you to help me. But... why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... yeah, sure. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Just like that dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know. It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you wouldn't be convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just our personality. You said you had a reason for doing all the investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for? I'm the ultimate detective.
Who fucking called it?
The ultimate detective? And the reason I came to Havoc Academy, there was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was someone I had to find. It was the headmaster of Havoc Academy. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak Academy's headmaster. Well, then that explains... When Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved... I'll find a way.
Huh?
Yeah? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes some sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then, what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The drawers were dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. You mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is this a map?
Indeed.
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Makuro's profile in that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. I figured the headmaster would have had some kind of private room there. Soon as that were true, that room would likely hold more clues. So, I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered. Remember that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So, what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we originally imagined. What do you mean? Oh, strawberry banana, you give me power. You give me all the power not to kill people. Or myself.
So...
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important. Really ominous.
However...
Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there were no cameras and no monitors, so I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. It has to do with Makuro Ikasaba, doesn't it?
However...
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you, either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So, who did kill her?
Anyway...
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Makuro Ikasaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
Indeed.
I stole that key and disappeared. In retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial. It was? The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion.
In other words...
And the mastermind is adamant about following the rules. With that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves are somehow bound by the school regulations.
Hey,
That's one thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Makuro Ikusaba. What's that? There's a point where Makuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean during the night? I can hear them, you know? The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. What the fuck is going on? I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away, and as I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. Wait, okay. This... Hold on. Hold the phone. We suddenly we became all ill and stuff and had to be bedridden and everything. Makuro Ikusaba could have killed us. Instead, Kyoko did something that didn't kill them, and then they died later, and it was framed on both Kyoko and I for the intent purposes of Kyoko being the one that got killed. Here's the thing. What caused us to become sick all of a sudden? That's got to be a major component that we never figured out. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the school trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Makuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted us to use the class trial to try and kill you, because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Makuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So, what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. What?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Makuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. What?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about
That's right.
what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. they're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're
Indeed.
making a mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Whoa, wait. I was just gonna leave it on the to be continued, but now my brain is thinking, I know Danganronpa 2 is on an island. And the very, very first cutscene of this game is a kid being launched in a rocket, which looks exactly like that, and that's being called the Dream Island Rocket. The very first scene in this entire game, is that already a teaser trailer for the second one? Are you fucking kidding me? Did they plan this shit that far ahead? And yet still make the third part of the trilogy a fucking anime. Wow. Wow, that is fucking insane. 5 alive, but there are 6 alive. They don't know I'm alive. Okay, so it's Hina, Hiro, Toko, Byakuya. And I guess Genocide Chill would be the 5th, because now they think Kyoko and I are both dead. Wait. If Toko happened to be the Blackened, or Genocide Jill turned out to be the Blackened, and one of them, and, you know, the class trial survived and they won, do they then have to fight over control the body, or do 2 people get to be the Blackened that live? I ask all the insane questions. You should know this by now. Anyway, we will come back to this next time on Let's Play Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I think we're on the final chapter? Let me just double check that real quick. Oh yeah, no. Oh no, we are on the very last thing. Huh. Oh. But yeah, we're almost done. And then we'll get to find out whatever game we play next. Woohoo! So yeah, I've been your hostess, Let's Play Princess. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw, or comment if you didn't like what you saw, and say what you think should be improved, and all that glamorous bullshit. There's a Patreon link in the description below that would help me immensely. And I'll see you all next time. Love you all.